Well, first off, it's the most settled and most predictable team of the six in the Six Nations this year. It's easy as it go. It's very classically Declan Kidney. It's giving a chance to the bulk of the side that lost the World Cup quarter-final against Wales to seek some kind of redemption. I think the scope for change was removed once you lose Brian O'Driscoll. I think you've got to factor that in. This is the first Six Nations ever. It's the first time since the Five Nations in 1999 that Brian O'Driscoll hasn't been there for the campaign. And I think since about 2004 he's been captain. He's been the talisman, the leader, the go-to man, the pitch motivator. It's just an extraordinary presence in the team. So you take that out of it, and I think that really reduces your scope for further changes. I know some people out there will think Kidney's been very conservative, and I suppose he is a conservative selector by nature. But then again, as he pointed out himself in the press conference, he is the man who gave his first test full debut to Conor Murray in the World Cup. And he's brought in Peter O'Mahony in here in the bench, which is jumping ahead of Shane Jennings, who'll feel hard done by, and as well as Rhys Ruddock and Chris Henry have all been there before. So I think that's a bold enough selection and proves that it isn't entirely a closed shop. I think also it taps into the mood of the team that they will want to seek redemption. And like I said, when you bring in somebody like Keith Earls, I think that it's better that there's a fairly settled side around him. I think Johnny Sexton at half makes sense. And you've still got Ronan O'Gara on the bench, which is a great place to be. And it was a 50-50 call between Donegal Ryan and Donegal O'Callaghan in the second row. Again, it's not a huge surprise that he's gone for O'Callaghan. I don't think it makes a huge difference to the team. I think O'Callaghan's work rate is very good. He's very effective at this choke tackle. So it's a chance for redemption, by and large, for the bulk of this side. 13 was a problem position. There is no ready-made replacement for Brian O'Driscoll, probably in planet Earth, never mind in Ireland. How do you place Brian O'Driscoll? You don't really. You put the number 13 jersey in somebody's back, hope he goes well, and hope everybody else assumes a little bit of more leadership as a result of that as well. You've got experienced players around Earls there in Tommy Bowe, who'll become very vocal, I think now, even more vocal in the team, and Gordon Darcy. Earls had not been making a great fist of things at 13 for Munster, but I think against Northampton he was outstanding at Stadium MK. That was his best shot yet at it. He brings great footwork. He brings real pace, wheels, and ability to beat a man. There's no doubt he will be targeted in defence. The memory of Manu Tuilagi going past him in the Aviva Stadium in the August World Cup match will not go away. I'm sure Wales will target him, but that was more a case of him getting just in slightly the wrong position. He's had a run of games now at 13, 5 of them since he's come back from a knee injury for Munster. I think that readies him for it. Ironically, you know, the province are getting a lot of stick for foreign players and all this, and new diktats from the RFU, despite losing Brian O'Driscoll. And then Darren Cave getting injured after a good run of games for Ulster, and he was a viable choice, and Owen Griffin getting injured after a good run of games for Connacht. The province could still give Declan Kidney 2 choices, both Irish, both playing 13 for the provinces, in Keith Earls and Fergus McFadden. So if Earls wasn't to make it, there's still McFadden in there. So the province have done their job here for Ireland, as well as going really well in the Heineken Cup. And I think the team is in a good place. So when you think of all the players, they've all reached the knockout stages of the Heineken Cup, apart from Tommy Bowe. Come home, Tommy, get with the winning team. I think the problem is what they expect from Wales, because Wales could have up to 7 changes. They've had 3 more games in that time than Ireland have had. But I think getting Wales first up at the Aviva after what happened in the World Cup, they might deny there's revenge in the air. There will be a bit of revenge. There will be a real desire to seek redemption, and I think it should concentrate the minds wonderfully.